Hey guys, Jeff here, one of my veteran-owned small business owners. We were talking the other day about how to create more content and/or new content for his website, for a Google business profile, and also throw some like social media posting in there, or to do some small snippets of social media to try to get his clients or potential clients to engage on his website or his Google business profile. So I've made a video about this before. I talked through it with him. I thought I'd just make another video here and share it. So one of the things that I like to do once a week, sometimes twice a week, depending on how my schedule's going, but once a week at a minimum, I sit down and I go through about a third of the profiles and stuff that I manage. It's just too many to do all the time, but I try to do so once a week. That's how I batch them up. And what I like to use, Jasper AI or Chat GPT. So kind of getting more familiar with that. But what I do is I go in there and I ask it to help like create a list of topics, or create some like blog ideas or some social media post ideas, and then I give it the subject. So like let's say that you are like an electrician and you're gonna have a deal coming up about like you're gonna offer like a summertime deal for like like changing over to like LED lights, or changing over to recessed lighting, or setting up outdoor lighting, low voltage lighting, whatever it might be. Like maybe there's an offer that you want to get out there, right? So you can go out there and be like, well, for the next next month, I want to just make a few posts. I want to make a few articles, blog posts, post to my Google business profile. So you can go on there and you can ask Chat GPT or Jasper to give you some ideas about those subjects, and it'll give you, and you can tell it like I want 4, 5, I want 6 ideas, whatever it is, and it'll give you a pretty good idea. And what a lot of times it'll do is it'll give you like a good headline, or at least a good subject to start with, and then from there, like if this is what you do, it should be pretty easy for you to talk about. If you're anything like me, like I've gotten better at typing, but I hate it otherwise. But I understand that a lot of business owners, the last thing you want to do is like sit in front of the computer and type like you got homework or something. So one of the other little hacks that I've come up with that I think is really easy, one is like I don't like going onto these AI tools and having them write articles for me, because there's stuff in the coding and other things that like it's eventually going to get flagged, and it's probably going to do some damage to your website and your Google business profile. So I just figure like actually writing it and doing it yourself has never gone wrong. So why start? And then the other thing is like you don't have to write like 5,000 page article or 5,000 word articles or anything. Like 500, 750 words, good. You don't, it doesn't have to be this huge thing. But one of the things that I discovered a few years ago, and it's really easy now for me, is when I get these headlines, what I like to do is instead of typing sometimes, I'll blot down a few ideas, or sometimes I'll go on the page, I'll open up a Word doc, I'll put the headline on there, and then maybe I'll put like 2 or 3 topics I wanna highlight, and then what I'll do is I'll use the voice to text. And so just on my computer, I have a headset on, it's got the mic on it, or you can do it on your phone, right? You can just like, sitting around doing nothing, outside, in your car, like I'm driving right now, and you could just go voice to text, and you could talk your article out, right? And the technology of the voice to text has gotten so good nowadays that it picks up, I would say, probably like 97% of everything. And then you have to just go through. If you're like me, when your thoughts are going, you're gonna throw the ums and the ahs out. You just go through and you just delete those. You just edit it up a little bit. It might take you like 3-4 minutes to go through 700 words. It's really easy. And boom, there's your post, right? Copy, paste it. You put it in your web. You create a new web page. You just paste it in there. You throw one of the pictures that you have. Your Google business profile, same thing. You can do all that on your phone if you have the Google Map app. You can go and manage your profile right there. You just upload it, boom, and then link it, or have another type of call to action, and you're done. You can take that, you can post that onto your Facebook or your Instagram or something, and all of a sudden, in 10 minutes, you just did a web page, right? A blog post. You did an offer post or an update post on your Google business profile, and you can copy and paste that to 3 to 4 or more social media channels. If you want to go big, you can do something like I'm doing here, where you can do all that, and you can create a little video offer. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It could just be you driving like I am in your work truck or something, or coming back, if you're like doing like real estate or mortgage or something, like at your desk. You're spending a lot of time at your desk anyways. Like, just throw the camera on and talk, and then post that, and then post your article in the description. All these things help. All these things help move the needle. But the purpose of this video is to give you an idea, is give you some ideas of how to do it, how to minimize it. And in the time of this video, you could have done a blog post, you could have done something, and you could have already pasted it and posted it in like 5 or 6 different places. I mean, all of us can find 5 to 10 minutes a week to do that, right? So that's it. You guys take care.